Thanks for joining. My name is Sandy Awilu. NNPC supported Dangote refinery establishment with $1 billion loan, says official. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited has said it secured a $1 billion loan backed by crude oil to support the coming on-stream of the 650,000 barrels per day capacity Dangote Petroleum Refinery. It also stated that the firm facilitated the $3 billion Gazelle loan as a critical intervention to help stabilize the Federation's foreign exchange crisis. The Chief Corporate Communication Officer, Mr. Olufemi Sonoye, said this at the Energy Relations Stakeholders Engagement in Abuja on Monday. Delta Governor calls for calm, promises probe into Okwama leaders' deaths. Following the death of Okwama community leaders, Delta State Governor Sheriff Obowerovi has urged all stakeholders to remain calm and law-abiding. The governor stated this in a statement signed by his chief press secretary, Mr. Festus Ahon, on Tuesday in Asaba, the state capital. Nigerians paid 2.23 trillion as ransom in 12 months, says MBS. The National Bureau of Statistics has revealed that Nigerians paid a total of 2.2 trillion naira as ransom over the 12 months between May 2023 and April 2024. This sum was paid by households affected by kidnapping incidents, highlighting the growing threat posed by criminal activities in the country. According to the NBS latest crime experience and security perception survey report, an estimated of 51.89 million crime incidents were recorded across Nigerian households in the reference period. The survey showed that the Northwest region had the highest incidence of crime with 14.4 million cases reported, followed by the North Central region with 8.8 million incidents. In contrast, the Southeast region reported the least crime with 6.18 million incidents. The findings also revealed that rural areas were more affected by crime than urban areas, with 26.53 million crime incidents in rural households compared to 25.36 million in urban areas. The report highlighted the severity of kidnapping, with 4.14 million households experiencing home robbery. Of those affected by kidnapping, 65% were forced to pay ransom to secure the release of victims. The average ransom paid was 2.67 million, contributing to the total of 2.23 trillion paid by Nigerians to criminals during the 12 months. Despite this, only 36.3% of those who experienced home robbery reported the incident to the police, with a similarly low reporting rate for kidnapping. Nigeria's inflation rose to 34.60% in November. Inflation in Nigeria has risen to 34.60% in November 2024, reflecting a 0.72% increase from October's rate of 33.88%. According to the latest Consumer Product Index reports released by the National Bureau of Statistics on Monday, this marks a significant year-on-year rise, with the November 2024 rate being 6.40 percentage points higher than the 28.20% recorded in November 2023. The rise in inflation is largely driven by food price increases, which continue to place a strain on Nigerian households. On a month-on-month basis, the headline inflation rate showed a marginal slowdown, standing at 2.638% in November compared to 2.40% in October. While inflation remains high, this slight dip indicates a slower pace of price increases than the previous months. Senate proposes new capital requirements for insurance firms. The Senate has proposed new minimum capital requirements for insurance companies in Nigeria as part of reforms to strengthen the industry and address emerging risks. The legislation, titled the Nigerian Insurance Industry Reform Act 2024, repeals and replaces several existing laws governing the sector. It also introduces a risk-based regulatory framework and adjusts capital threshold for insurance businesses. And that's all for now. Stay tuned for more updates.